So, dear students, let's start the long answer type questions given on page number 17. Well, students, let's start long answer type questions given on page number 17. Page number 17, 5 questions are given and we shall discuss the answers right now. First of all, question number 1. Question number 1, okay? The story is a satire on the conceit of those in power. How does the author employ the literary device of dramatic irony in the story? First of all, let us know what the literary device of dramatic irony is. The dramatic irony is that the protagonist, the chief character of a story, does not know the end he is going to meet. Means he is not aware of the climax, but the reader and the writer, they have come to know in advance about the end the chief protagonist is going to meet, right? So this is the irony, and it happens in the story. Tiger King does not know what is going to happen to him. He is in the pride of his power that he would kill all 100 tigers, but he does not know that it will be the 100th tiger, though it be a wooden tiger, that would become the cause of his death. So this is the dramatic irony given here. Next, on the surface level, if Tiger King seems to be a simple story about a royal prince, his growth and his exploits, his work as a king. The prophecies at his birth about the manner of his death make the story interesting by introducing the element of surprise and suspense. On a deeper level, the story is a satire. Satire on the conceit. Conceit stands for, I told you earlier, conceit stands for the pride. The pride of especially those people who were in power. It is usually seen that those in power have too much pride in themselves and what they do. Two such specimens are the Tiger King and the British officer himself. Right? The author employs the dramatic irony of humor to show their faults and weaknesses. The words of these characters carry an extra meaning. They do not know what is going to happen. The Tiger King resolves to hunt 100 tigers to disprove the prediction of the astrologer. His stubbornness, his obstinacy, in his obstinacy he falls prey to a wooden tiger. The high-ranking British officer, let us discuss about him. The high-ranking British officer is equally vain, is equally pride. He is more interested in photograph with carcass, with dead body, than hunting himself. The Tiger King offers to organize any other hunt except tiger hunt. It may be a boa hunt, mouse hunt, or a mosquito hunt even. He has to lose 3 lakh of rupees. King has to lose 3 lakh of rupees, a blow to the state exchequer. Exchequer means treasure, khajana. Yes, 3 lakh of rupees for his refusal. But the ego of British officer is satisfied when his wife is pleased to get diamond rings sent by the Maharaja. Same egoistic approach of the Britishers, right? So in this way we can just write the answer to this particular question. Now I switch over to question number 2. What is the author's indirect comment on subjecting innocent animals to the willfulness of human beings? Well, my dear students, for centuries, innocent animals have been subjected to the willfulness of human beings. For centuries, I would say, since the inception of humanity, man has been killing innocent animals or torturing innocent animals for his own interest, for his vested interest. Man has been killing animals for sport, for meat, and for organs of body. The author does not make any direct comment about it, but Man advances strange logic to defend his unlawful and cruel acts. Maharaja quotes in his old saying, "You may kill even a cow in self-defense." What does it show? It shows that he's protecting himself. He's showing himself as innocent man who is killing animals for the sake of his life, right? Hence, he finds no objection to kill tigers in self-defense. It reveals not only the callousness, the cruel nature of human beings. Now, his callousness of human beings towards wildlife, but their disregard for maintaining the ecological balance. The extinction of tiger species in Pratibandhapuram state and the state ruled by the Maharaja's father-in-law amply illustrates the result of man's cruelty towards wild animals. An old tiger has to be brought from the People's Park in Madras to satisfy the king's whim to kill 100 tigers. So, what do all these incidents show in the story? That the people were not even a little bit considerate towards the innocent animals. They used to live on the willfulness of human beings, right? So let's move to question number 3 now. How would you describe the behavior of Maharaja's minions? Minions means the workers, employees towards him. Minions stand for courtiers, those who sit in court. Maharaja's court, you can say, his employees, right? Do you find them truly sincere towards him, or are they driven by fear when they obey him? Do we find a similarity in today's political orders? Yes. A minion is an unimportant person in an organization, an employee maybe, who has to obey orders. The Maharaja has many minions or servants. Most of them fear the Maharaja and they obey his orders faithfully. They dare not disobey him or contradict him. The Maharaja's displeasure means loss of job or even loss of life. Only a few of them are truly sincere towards him. You can see in the story, they were all his employees were always afraid of him, right? Only such persons is the chief astrologer. He is willing to burn his books of astrology, cut off his tuft even, and crop his hair also, if his predictions proves to be untrue. The others try to keep the Maharaja in good humor. Always. Even the Diwan is no exception. Many officers lose their jobs when the Maharaja's fury and obstinacy mount high. The king's bullet missed the 100 tiger. It faints from the shock and falls as a crumple heap. The hunters realize the truth, but they decide not to reveal it to the king. They fear that they might lose their jobs. In today's political order even, subordinates serve their superior bosses and as deaf and dumb creatures who see only what their masters want them to see. Their self-interest and fear of elimination make them faithful servants. So the criteria for faithfulness in today's life is just simply a hand of the officer over his head. Right? So this marks the end to this particular question also. Let's move to question number 4. Can you relate instances of game hunting? Such sort of questions generally they are not found in the papers, but we have to do it. Can you relate instances of game hunting among the rich, powerful in the present time that illustrate the callousness of human beings towards wild animals, towards wildlife? Yes, in our times also, though tiger hunting has been totally banned, under the Project Tiger, all sorts of tigers have been preserved in various centuries, and a complete ban has been imposed on their killings because the species of tigers was in danger, right? But in our times, big game hunting has been stopped also by law. So many species of wildlife have been declared endangered species. Sanctuaries, national parks, and games reserves have been established to preserve the wildlife from extinction and maintain ecological balance in nature. Even the sporadic cases of game hunting are reported. Newspapers now and then establish it, show it. It is generally noticed that erstwhile rulers, kings, or nawabs, or the rich and the powerful persons or famous film stars indulge in game hunting. You must be knowing the case, the case against Mr. Mansoor Ali Khan Pataudi and Salman Khan. They are pending in courts even today, and some have been even got punishment for that also. These poachers and smugglers to destroy wildlife for skin, meat, for various or various organs of body, and escape scot-free. It is happening. You know, the shooting of Hum Saath Saath Hain. The whole team was there in Jodhpur to kill those stags. Right? So that incident we can give as an answer. Right? And last but not the least, question number 5. We need a new system for the age of ecology, a system which is embedded in the care of all people and also in the care of the earth and all life upon it. Discuss. So, my dear students, we are to just tell the importance of ecological balance here in this particular answer. That modern age is the age of ecology. A new consciousness has arisen among the human beings, animals and birds, as much part of nature and human beings as human beings. The destruction and haphazard killing of one species may not only lead to its extinction, but it will adversely affect the ecological balance. Those animals which serve as food for the wild animals will increase in large number if the beasts of prey are wiped out, right? So in this manner you can write a complete essay on preservation of wildlife and ecology, right? And your answer will be done. So here mark the end of this particular chapter, and tomorrow we shall come up with the next chapter. I'll tell you. Okay, so this is your homework for today.